everything.
Oh, you could bring up something.
We're on.
Maybe.
Yeah, episode 14.
Already.
Wow, it's went pretty quick.
It sure did.
Yeah, we had some great guests on, especially last weekend with, was it last weekend or weekend before?
The week before.
Royce.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll get
young
him back
man.
in here.
Yeah, that would be
it's
great.
interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
So, we haven't had Louie for a while. Louie's been busy.
We have been pretty busy.
Yeah, working. Angie's been busy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've
Nick's
all been
been
busy.
busy.
Yeah.
We've all been
Yeah.
busy.
So, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was some of the events that are coming up
Right.
here. And one of the things that's coming up in the very, very near future is we're having a guest
Yes.
here on July 10th.
Sunday. Yes.
Sunday.
Yes,
10:30.
10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about our guest.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, her name's Yesenia. She's a medium, and a very, very good medium. She's very accurate. She's been doing it for over 20 years, I think.
I think, yeah, something like that. It's
Yeah,
in her
20 years.
bio. That's on the store's page. I'm not exactly sure. For a while.
Yeah, and then the readings she's been giving out are they're very accurate.
Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's already got. We've got I think 25 people signed up already.
Yes.
And
yes.
we only have room for a couple more. So we're gonna have to cap it off.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have her out here twice.
We would love
Oh,
that.
that'd
We
be
would love to
nice.
have her. I think
Yeah.
she's gonna do the podcast.
Oh yeah, she's gonna do a podcast in the morning.
Before.
Yeah,
Oh, is she
does that
really?
Yeah, I think
every day.
so.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so if we could get
Yeah.
her, so that would be great.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're
that'll
looking
be
forward to
great.
that, yeah.
So I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to wake up earlier.
Yeah, no, extra early.
You.
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah.
An hour in advance.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna tell you a different time.
So
you know.
let me ask you, what does a day look like when you have a guest like Yesenia here? I mean, you come in, we're gonna do the podcast with her.
Yep, she's gonna arrive early, so we're gonna do the podcast. So normally for me, I like to get here early. I like to get ready. I don't like to be rushed. I want to come in, take my time, get everything set up. So
Ground
we're
yourself.
gonna,
And ground yourself.
and ground
Yeah.
myself and kind of get a feel for what the day has in store for me. So I just kind of get here, get set up, wait for everybody to get here, get the room cool. It's in the winter time.
Yeah.
Heat it up.
Yeah.
Just prepare, get everybody going, so that when she walks in, we're ready to go.
Yeah. And so is this gonna be like a group reading or like a
Yes.
group gathering?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she'll be like in front of the room and everybody will just be kind of
Right.
sitting.
Yeah. We're gonna have all the chairs around, and she'll just kind of, I think, pick and choose randomly. Obviously, she can't guarantee that everyone's gonna get a message,
Right.
but she's gonna do the best that she can to address everyone. So.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
Right,
she'll be
right.
very interesting, and she speaks Spanish as well, so she can
Yeah.
address the Spanish-speaking
Yes.
people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so some of the experiences that we've had with her in the past have really kind of let us know like just how gifted she is.
Right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, and so I think this can be really interesting. I think a lot of people will benefit from this.
Most definitely.
You know.
Yeah.
And they get to see her and meet her, so hopefully she could maybe do readings for them if someone were to reach out to her. Maybe she could do an individual private reading for them. So
Yeah.
it's a good way for people to get to know her, meet her, and see what she's like,
Yeah.
how accurate she is.
So July 10th, Sunday,
10:30.
10:30 in the morning. That's what time doors will open and people
Right.
can show up.
Well,
Oh,
that's
great.
when hopefully people will show up a little bit early. So I
Okay.
think she wants to start at 10:30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we'll get it going from there. Also, too, all of the proceeds go to a charity.
Oh,
So
nice.
the store doesn't take any of that money, and she just wants to donate it. So
Oh,
some
that's
charity's
awesome.
gonna benefit from this event.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I know her and her husband are involved in a lot of non-profit
Right.
type organizations,
Right.
and she's just a very, very helpful,
Yeah.
willing.
It's good to give back.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
it's
is.
always good to give
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
So we're
Good
looking forward
energy.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you also have you have a wellness fair coming up
Yep, that's in October.
in October,
Mhm.
right?
But on Saturday night we have the stargazing sound
Stargazing.
bath.
Oh, this coming
This
Saturday?
Saturday night, yeah, at 7:30.
Oh, on the 9th?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
the
the
Saturday,
9th
the
of
day
July.
before Yesenia. So we're all gonna go outside and watch some stars and listen to some Crystal Bowl music.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. What time does that start?
7:30.
7:30, and
Yeah.
is there a fee for that if somebody wants to come
It's
and join?
$35 a person.
35 bucks?
$35.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that night entail? Like, when they get here, is there like,
You can either sit down, you can lay down, look at the stars, and Louie's gonna play the crystal bowls, and it's just nice to be outside.
Oh,
fire
yeah, I
going,
love being
and
outside.
It'll be awesome.
yeah, especially in the summertime.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
it should be clear so we can see some stars,
And hopefully not too hot.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like 100 that day,
Oh.
or maybe on Sunday 100. I
Yeah.
don't know. It'll be
Okay.
nice, but yeah, back to the wellness fair. That's Saturday, October 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
we're looking for vendors, so if there's anyone still interested,
Alright.
we're still looking for some vendors.
Yeah. Good. What type of vendors do you normally like to see at an event like
Anything
that?
that's spiritual, holistic, wellness, mind, body, spirit, metaphysical, anything that has to do with, being a little self-care.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Great. Let's share a little bit about what's going on, like some of the things that have been happening and taking place in our lives. I know we were gone for a minute.
We all
Like,
have been gone.
Yeah. Like I left
Yeah.
to Portugal for a
Right.
while.
Yep, we did.
You went to Mexico
I
for a
did,
while.
Yes.
Louie,
Stay here.
He didn't get a chance to
Larry
go
didn't come
work.
out
He
yet.
was
He's been working.
butt off.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with the people here too.
Yeah.
I think all of us have become a little exhausted. People think that, I get people who come in here and they're like, oh, you're never here, but they don't realize that sometimes I get here at 7:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
And they're
Yeah.
trying
Almost
to
stay
get
late.
us, we stay late. We get our sessions in, and so the store, we did cut back, one day, so we're not open for retail business on Tuesdays anymore. We're just open for services.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've been passing up a lot of work, and so
Oh, wow.
we've been busy doing what we do normally.
Yeah.
But so many people are searching that I've been passing up work left and right. So
Yeah.
I've been closing on Tuesdays and just filling it with services now.
Yeah.
Let's I wanted to talk a little bit about this August the 27th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
we
August the
haven't said anything
27th.
about that
No,
yet.
we haven't.
Yeah.
This is the first time saying this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So August 27th is going to be an evening at Mindful Lotus, producing a prayer vigil.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we're in need of healing in our community, in the world.
Yeah.
So.
And then God's word says where two or more are gathered, so that's where He is, right?
Yes.
That's right.
So we're gonna have different denominations show up, leaders from
That's
different
the plan.
denominations,
Yeah,
right?
That's what we're working on
And
right now.
so we're talking about possibly a Buddhist monk.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a rabbi.
Yep.
We're talking about a non-denominational Christian pastor.
Right.
Maybe two
Right.
of those. A
Native
shaman,
American.
a Native American medicine doctor,
Yeah.
or medicine man,
Yes. Yeah.
and then also hopefully a shaman or swami.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then everybody. So the idea is everybody gets together and prays in one accord,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
We're praying for the community.
Right.
We're praying for people.
Mm-hmm.
We're praying for.
ourselves.
We're praying for all the politicians that need prayer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like especially local and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But more so, I think for the community and I don't know about. Well, I do know about you guys. And I know where your hearts are at. But like I pray for kids because I know it's hard. Like it's struggling,
I know.
especially nowadays. With so much peer pressure and so many different things going on with, different cultures like clashing with one another and stuff like that. It's got to be hard for kids.
It is.
I read an article about this one kid that actually turned his father in for some stuff that he did, and the dad threatened the family. And I thought to myself, like, that's got to be the worst feeling in the world as a kid, to know that you're trying to do something right, but yet your own father is like threatening you, you know. And so kids have to deal with stuff like that, because as a parent, a lot of times we try to impose our beliefs and our thoughts on our kids because they're our kids, and just like, hey, you have to listen to me. But as a young kid, as soon as you become spiritually accountable and you understand the difference between right and wrong, then you kind of have your own sovereign will at that point. To a certain point. I mean, you have to come in when your parents tell you, but but other than that, I mean, you start to develop your own thoughts and ideas. And so for a parent to impose their political beliefs or their religious beliefs on a young person and not let them explore and figure out, you know, where they're at in life is gonna be kind of difficult.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, of course. And then with social media, you know, there's so many things out there, you don't know what to believe anymore. So we try and teach our kids one thing, and then they hear or see something on social media, and they're like, well, that goes against what I was raised to believe. So a lot of kids are, you know, coming up with different ideas of how to live their life, and it's not always what we want as a parent.
Yeah, you're right. It's not. I mean, we do our best to keep them out of trouble. You know, and I mean, I just know that, like, speaking for myself, my father knew what he did that got him in trouble. And so he did his best to try to keep me from doing those things, and I did the same thing for my son. And then he did, you know, for his son. But a lot of times, you know, like especially back in the older generations, Mexican culture, they would impose that on you, like, you have to pray to the Virgin Mary, you have to pray to Jesus, and you have to go to church on Sundays, and you have to say this many Hail Marys and Our Fathers. And whoops, sorry guys.
No worries.
I thought my phone was off.
It's that new iPhone.
How did it do that?
I don't know.
I got the ringer off and it still rang. So
it's this building.
There's
been some weird activity in this building the last week, so nothing surprises me.
So, you know, that's some of the things that you know, we need to pray for in the community. And, you know, I'm just thankful that you have this place here that we all can gather and bring this energy together here, you know. Tell me about some of the things that have been going on, if you can speak on those.
Here in the building?
Just some of the experiences, some of the people.
Just, you know, I think I kind of touched on it. Yeah, once, you know, just people were coming in just literally crying and just, you know, unloading and have nowhere to go. And I don't know, sometimes I wonder if this building is feeling the energy of some of those people. I'm not quite sure. I feel like this building is alive. It's the only way I can word it.
It seems like it,
It just seems like it breathes along with us. But as of like the last week, you know, I like to keep those French doors open when I'm by myself, and I go back and forth and I clean and I sweep, and I'll come back in and the doors are open, and then I might come back in and the doors are closed. But I know that it's not me. Just hear a lot of stuff recently too. I've been hearing a lot of like rocks or something bouncing on the floor, and I come out and there's nothing there. There's no rocks and no stones or nothing. I mean, I don't know what it is. But it's just a lot of stuff like that. A lot of activity in here. You could just. I had a Reiki session a few days ago, and the client got up and she said, "Did you hear all that chattering?" And I said, "I heard something." She goes, "What was it?" And I said, "I don't know." I don't know what it was, but you could hear like people like talking, and she could hear them, and I could hear them too. And so that's been another thing. And the frog that was in the back now moved back by my room, so it sat out there and made noise the whole entire time, and then when we were done it stopped.
Wow.
And normally it's crows back there that sit back there on the fence and make noise, but now it was a frog. So she goes, first it was the frog. She goes, "Did you hear the frog?" And I said, "I did." And I said, "I'm sorry." And then she goes, "But who was talking?" That was what was on her mind, like, who was talking? Could you hear that chattering? And I said, "I could."
Wow.
So I don't.
And it's good energy, not bad.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
you
bad.
know, we had a friend come by yesterday, and he kind of mentioned that the energy in here was was positive, good energy.
Yeah, it is good energy.
You
It's
know?
not nothing negative. It's not anything scary. You know, if
Yeah.
you're sensitive to it, you could hear
Oh yeah.
the chattering, and you could hear
Feel
things.
the energy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
What about the camera on Halloween?
Oh yeah. So Halloween seems to be a night of
Oh yeah.
big free for all. But the camera, I have cameras in here, and so I had the motion detectors off, which I turn off because every night they go off.
Do they
So
really?
now I shut them off. Every night they go off. There's constant movement in here, so I shut the notification off. But on Halloween, the notifications hit 100 plus on every camera. And then when I came in here, it said it was all alert, alert, alert. So I've never had that happen, but that happens on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no kidding.
So they say the
Yeah.
veil is the thinnest
Yeah.
during that
Oh
time.
yeah,
So
it is. Yeah.
and I noticed that, and also too, the Day of the Dead seems to be a day of a lot of activity
Oh, yeah.
around here.
Wow.
So now I don't have them. I turn the motion detectors on, and then sometimes I have to shut it off because it just keeps on going.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, I don't know, just weird.
Yeah.
My phone's ringing all the way back there.
Yeah, our phones are tripping.
I know, just
My watch,
crazy.
had my watch on silent and it still rang.
So,
So-
I don't know.
I had some experience like that too, but it was I was working on somebody. And it was kind of late, like 6:30 or 7. I was doing some Reiki on them, and I open up my eyes a little bit. I see where I was gonna put my hands next, and then all of a sudden I see a shadow just go by right in front of me, like, and I have a salt lamp right behind me. So when I saw that shadow, I was like, whoa, okay, something's in here. And I'm looking at the client, I'm like, okay, they're knocked out. So, but it's for them. It's for them. And I talked to them after. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we know who it is. But I felt like a feminine energy, and all of a sudden everything was coming to me. I was like, they don't care. I feel like they don't care. Like they'll come in and they're like, I'm the boss here, you know. They're like, yeah, that was that person, you know. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when I left, after a sound bath, I was looking at the camera, so I was waiting for my ride to pick me up. And I see all these lights going in front of the camera, all these orbs. I'm like, oh man.
Oh,
Like,
that's
hurry up and
crazy.
come get
Yeah,
me.
hurry up.
That's
I don't
crazy.
get scared though.
No.
I come in here at night by myself and I walk straight to the back.
Yeah.
And turn the lights on, but I don't.
Mhm.
When I first took over the building, I have to tell you that I laid in bed thinking, oh my God, I have to go in there by myself. Because I was,
You
it
felt
was,
the energy like
well,
already?
it was empty in here too when I first got it, obviously. So then I was
Mhm.
like, when I laid in bed, I thought, okay, because you could feel energy in here,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to go in there by myself. What have I done? So, but now it doesn't bother me. I'm not
Yeah.
bothered coming in here at night at all.
I think just the history, like,
Yeah.
of this
Mhm.
this property and how long it's been in existence, and
Well, even when he came, the person that you brought in yesterday. I mean, when he saw the lady, the photos, he said she's still here,
mm-hmm.
and I didn't tell him that,
Yeah,
but we definitely could feel her.
yeah. Well, I just can imagine like how long the property's been here, and then how many people have
Yeah.
frequented
And I know.
this property.
I know. I think about
Mhm.
that wandered these
Yeah.
halls,
Yeah.
right, like we're doing. I mean, they were
Mhm.
here at one time too.
Yeah, and some of them were celebrities, right? Back
There's
in
a
the
lot
day.
of a lot of celebrities came to Elsinore for the mineral
Mhm.
baths. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It came for healing.
and now we're doing it again. So.
Yeah.
I think that's why they kind of like us around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, also too, I think the energy, the work that we do here also attracts them. Same thing with the crystal bowls. I mean, that's a frequency. So, and they're tuned into it, and they're definitely
Now when
present back
when
Yeah.
there.
Brandy was here, remember?
Yeah.
Before we started, we had the bowls right there on the side next to her, and all of a sudden one of them goes off by itself, and you can hear it, and we're like, whoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everyone looks at each other like, "Did you hear that? Did you see that?"
Yeah.
But it's that room especially
Mhm.
is known for a lot of activity.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We have like some activity at our house, but Yesenia came over and she told us who it was. So it's
Right.
my wife's brother, sister, and her mom are there. But the brother was like one of those guys that he smoked cigarettes,
Mhm.
but he was like a dude, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
Wore his cigarettes on his sleeve
Uh-huh.
with his rolled up.
Yeah.
And I was in the garage, and we have a refrigerator in there, so I went to go get something to drink, and I smelled like this, like body odor, but from a man, you know, like this. You could just tell it was like a dude, right? And then I was like, wow, I wonder what that is. And so then I went into the kitchen, and I was working on my computer in the kitchen area, and then I got up to walk, and I smelled it again, but it was only just in one area.
Is it brother?
Like if I went beyond that, I couldn't smell it, and if I was before that, it was just, it was the brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And so when Yesenia and Michael came over, they verified it. They said, yeah, that's definitely her brother, like he's here. As a matter of fact, Michael, before we even told them anything, my brother-in-law, who's not with us anymore, his name is Peter, and Michael was sitting on the sofa, and he just looked over at everybody and said, does the name Pete mean anything to anybody? And I was like,
wow.
He's here.
Wow.
He's got to be here. So, and then, my wife was sitting on the sofa, and she heard her mom, like, sigh, like just a relief, a sigh. And she said, I know it was my mom,
Right.
And she felt her presence. So, I could see where you guys would have that kind of energy here because of, like I said, the history of the property,
Right.
The nature of the property, and then also the fact that what you're doing now is you're doing the same thing they were doing back then, only without the water.
Right.
Right,
exactly.
So
I
I'm
think
sure
that they appreciate it too.
Yeah. I'm sure that this was kind of like a relief or a haven for people that just come and know, like, when I go there, I'm gonna feel better, and when I leave, I'm gonna feel better,
Right.
which is what you guys are doing here today.
Exactly. Yeah. And we have a smoker here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He hangs
we
out
do.
in the back, and every once in a while you could just walk back there, and it just smells like literally someone was smoking a cigarette. And then we had another man, Mike, who did yoga in the back room, and one night he called me. He goes, "A smoker came home with me."
Oh, wow, really?
And I said, well, just tell him you gotta go back.
Yeah.
So I know that there's been a few people who have gotten in their car and they could smell cigarette smoke. So he tends to go home with people, but then he ends up coming back.
Oh,
But
no.
he could smell the smoke in the back. And it's not all that, it hasn't been as frequent as it was in the beginning.
No.
But he's still back there. And also I could smell a woman's perfume, and it reminds me of like something from like the 30s or 40s, like my grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Would smell like, and I could smell a woman in the back. Not really so much in the front of the store, the retail. It's all in the back where the baths are at, where the people do all the soaking.
Yeah, that's where they spent most of their time, right?
Yeah, so it's, a lot of the energy is back there. That,
I noticed most of the energy is back there.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
they come by sometimes. I feel there's like standing there like, whoa, okay. Yeah.
Their spirits are definitely alive.
Yes.
Yes, they
They
are.
are. They are. So let's see what they think of Yesenia. I'm so curious as to what the energy will bring back there with her and them.
No,
Plus everybody else's loved one that's gonna come.
I think they're coming already.
Yeah, I
they're
do
starting
too.
to show up already.
That's what I told my husband. I said I think that the spirits are ramping up. They know that she's coming.
Yeah, that's like their chance to communicate. It's like, here's my chance to get, some communication going with my loved ones or just people in general.
I feel like it's Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost, like they're everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they're everywhere. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. It feels kind of crowded. It's been feeling kind of crowded.
Really?
That's the right word for it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's feeling crowded.
Have you noticed, besides the doors, have you noticed any other activity or anything else?
I just see a lot of shadows. I saw this morning. I was here, and sometimes the lights around the rooms over here, they've been shutting off and on again. So I just think someone's letting me know, hey, I'm here. And I'm like, okay, and then like
Everybody's reporting.
right. I just said just don't do it to the customers because we don't want to freak anybody out. You do it when I'm here, but don't do it when the customer's in the room. So.
And then so Michael and Yesenia actually told us that you could actually talk to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like Pam, my wife asked them. She said, "Well, if my my mom and my brother and my sister are around my house, like, I don't want them in my bathroom or I don't want them in my bedroom."
Right.
And Michael said, "No, you just have to talk to them and tell them like you're not allowed in this room."
Right.
He said, "And they will stay out of there."
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I walk in every morning and tell them good morning. I walk in and I go, I'm here, because sometimes I can hear like someone running down the hall like, she's here, we need to hide. So I just walk in, I say good morning, I'm here, thank you for keeping an eye on the building and keeping it safe from all seen and unseen danger and harm. I'm going to walk to the back, we're going to have a great day, and that's what I do.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just let them know I'm
Same
here.
Same here. I just say good morning.
What about, dude, like, Because I know that last time I came, you had a cat. There was a cat that ended up here.
He's still here.
Is he?
Oh, he's outside.
Yeah,
So
he's here.
He's outside.
Do the animals act different at times?
He loves going to the back room. So Laura's dog Charlie loves going to the yoga room.
That's true.
The cat loves going back to the yoga room.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there was
wow.
another person that brought her dog in, and he ran straight to the back, and the French doors were closed, and she's like, I don't know why he wants to go back there. So I opened it, and he ran straight to the yoga room.
I'm
So
gonna have to
all
bring-
three of these animals have gone straight to the yoga room.
I'm gonna have to bring Clifford.
You should. You should.
Liver's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
I
bring
don't know
Clifford
what
over
it
here.
is. They always want to go to the back part of the store.
Oh well, I wonder that's energy just drawing them back there. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. But
Hmm.
Charlie, he can't wait to get back there. Laura's dog.
oh really?
So
What'd you name the cat?
we name him Percy.
Percy.
Percy do. He's got 6
That's
toes and a jacked up eye. We're trying to get the eye taken care of. I took him to the vet,
Oh,
and he's got eye drops. So
Oh,
we're trying to
okay.
get the eye healthy, and then we want to get him neutered. But he seems to be the shop cat.
he's a cool cat.
He is. He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's turned into a little bit of a butthole yesterday. He was.
Really?
Oh yeah, he was acting crazy, but I think he's just happy to have somebody here because he likes being inside, and he goes right to sleep.
Oh
And
really?
after he plays around a little bit, he'll go and check everything out, and he comes and lays down. So, but
Awesome.
yeah, he's hanging out okay. Yeah.
Good. Great. Well, I'm happy that we're able to get together again.
Yes, obviously.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that we've got like some events coming up that are very promising and
Yeah. We have some other stuff planned. We just haven't got it all worked out.
should be
yet.
great for the community and
Yeah.
for just people, local people in general, if they want to come, or anybody. I mean, if anybody wants to come and join Yesenia from wherever,
Yeah.
she's
Great.
got an amazing gift.
She sure does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
the prayer vigil, that's soon we'll get that posted. As soon as we get it all figured out. We're still in the process of it, but
the date is definitely set
the
though.
27th. Yes.
August
At
27th
7, I think we said.
at 7 p.m. Yeah.
And we're just working on the
We'll-
fine details.
Yeah, we'll get the information out on that.
So that way
Yeah.
everybody could come. It's free for everybody to participate. Just come
Yeah.
and get some healing.
And then this Saturday the 9th, what was the time
The
again?
stargazing is at
7:30.
7:30?
And we
And
have Tarot Circle. We do have Tarot Circle. Leslie houses offers the Tarot Circle, and that starts at 10.
Oh, 10 in the evening?
10 in the morning.
Oh, 10 in the
10
morning.
in the morning. It's a
Okay.
Tarot Circle. It's just for people to come and learn how to do tarot. I think it's $10 to come. It's 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, 7:30 we have the stargazing, and then Sunday we have Yesenia.
Yep.
Wow, good.
Yeah, we got a full.
It's going to be a busy weekend
Good deal.
Yeah.
at the Mindful Lotus.
Yes. It's exciting.
Yeah. How is the the community? Like, you get a lot of good positive interaction and feedback from the community?
Yeah, there's always going to be haters out there, but
Yeah.
those are the ones that bring attention to you because they go and talk shit on you, and then people look into you, and then they figure, oh, you know what, you're not so bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So-
I'm noticing we're getting a lot of new customers,
We
though,
get a
right?
lot of new
New
people.
people.
A lot
New
of new
people.
people. So yeah, a lot of people just inquiring. People telling them about the shop. People driving by at night and they see the lights on and they're like, "What do you guys do here?"
Oh, yeah.
So we are getting a lot of new people.
Oh.
Yeah, a whole lot.
I can hardly wait to start doing some music out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
summertime
That'd be
is
nice.
perfect, you
Yeah,
know.
it'd be great.
It's a great location. I mean, you got, the property is set up for something like
Yeah,
that.
it is.
And then you're located really close to historic downtown.
Right. You
So,
walk down and
yeah,
have
Good food.
dinner and
Yeah.
come and listen to some music.
yeah,
Food,
yeah, yeah.
beer.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the, besides the events that are already going on, like, what are some of the things that we want to do in the future? Like, there's people out there, hopefully that are listening or watching, that we might be able to tap into to say, hey, come out and join us, you know what I mean?
Well, we
When-
talked about something last night that I want to do.
Yeah, no, that's
I wanna do
a
that,
given.
yeah.
That one we're gonna have to keep under wraps
Yeah,
until we get
that's
it.
true. So
But-
I told you last night.
But that one will be will be good.
Yeah, we need that. We need that desperately. I'd like to turn that into a weekly thing. Maybe not as big as what you and I talked about,
Right.
but yeah, I want to keep that going because we need it.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got things lined up. We just got to work at the
Need to
details.
execute them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
And when we find some time, which we don't seem to have a lot of right now, But, you know, a lot of people think that we're just like lounging on the beach, not doing anything, and that's not the case.
Yeah, no.
We are really working.
Yeah.
We are working.
Always busy.
We're always busy, so.
Everybody works.
Yeah,
You know.
and some people just don't see it that way. They're just like, oh, you're closed. Well, no, I have sessions, and I also have a life too.
Yeah.
So.
I get you.
keep it
I was up last night doing a contract till like almost midnight.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? It's like I had to write this contract. It ended up being about 8 pages of just, you know, contractual stuff for a music producer. So did that, and then yesterday after I left here, I went home and I did another one. So I had like a 4-page agreement to do. So you know, I'm not an attorney. I don't claim to be one. But I know how to read a contract, and I know how to write a contract.
Right.
And so, from what I understand, it's not against the law for me to write my own contracts, you know, for my own business. So that's what I do.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Well, we might need one of those.
So yeah, so, well, good. I'm glad that we're able to get together again, and I'm glad that we're able to catch up and talk about a lot of the stuff that's coming up here. Especially July the 9th and July the 10th coming up very, very soon.
This weekend.
And I would encourage anybody who's watching this or listening would look up Yesenia. The information is on the Mindful Lotus.
It's on the Mindful Lotus. I have it on Instagram. I have her, you know, so you could click on it and go right directly to her page.
Yeah.
So the information about her is there. Yeah.
Great.
We have a few seats left for Sunday morning. Not many. But
yeah, that filled up pretty quick.
It sure did. And actually, we probably should have capped it off a while back, but there's so many people that are interested, we just don't want to turn anyone away.
And they need it too, you know, they need the healing.
Yeah.
So we might be like sardines in that room, but, you know, we just want to help people.
Yeah.
And that's the intention here.
Yeah. Well, probably going to have to have her back again.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that yet, but that's what we're going to ask her.
She probably knows it.
We're going to go in for an attack, right? She doesn't know it.
Yeah. She's probably going to walk in and go, yes, I will be back.
Yeah. Well, she said there was going to be 25 people, so she had that.
Yeah, we're talking, and she's like, yeah, well, there's going to be 25 people. I'm like, okay. So I was thinking 15, 20, you know, but.
We're at 25.
Right, 25,
yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, so.
Well, good.
We can get her out here again.
We look forward to this.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you guys.
Thank you.
Again, thank you for having me here, and it's always a pleasure. And we'll have to come up next week. We'll have a guest that will come on and share some stuff with us. So, all right.
Well, thank you.
Okay, and then we are.